기다림을 고발하겠습니다.
7K Dreamer, please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to check out Mythical Awakened Trio Special Dungeon. This is one special dungeon which you must do daily because it gives awakened power-up crystals, and we all know how rare power-up crystals are, and awakened ones are even better because they immediately give your myth character +1. So doing this for 30 days is going to give you 30, which is going to last you for 3 mythical heroes, okay? So it's very important. So for Teo's passive, he has increased counter rate, applies fear immunity on himself and immortality for 6 turns. For his talent strike, he does apply isolation 1 time. Hopefully it doesn't hit your DPS, and also decreases buff duration by 1 turn, and apart from that also deals damage. For his Corvus, he also deals damage to 4 enemies. It's a pure damage skill. For his Awakened skill, it's also a pure damage skill, and in this case we're not going to use universal or defensive heroes, so don't worry about that. His effect attack does decrease your HP, okay, which means Fenrir is going to be useful. So the best team I would say to go in with is the magic team because of Rin. Rin incapacitates offensive type enemies, so it's going to be very good. He won't be in immortality. For my Velica's gear, she's on speed and crit, so she will go first. 1 HP armor because I want her to take more damage so that her Berserker Ring can actually have effect. And of course, you will want PvE jewels on her, okay? Crit lethal damage increase, physical attack increase, and increase awakening gauge. And of course, the traits and accessories should all be geared towards dealing more damage to offensive enemies. For Rin, HP armor and defensive jewels, and Willful Ring. Same goes for all the other frontline heroes. This is just the main thing so that they can actually take some hits. And besides that, I don't think there's much you need to worry about. And wrong Fenrir over here. So remember, change your masteries as well, and we're gonna head right in. So first things first is to cast Velica's top skill so that her single target attacks will do more damage. Then it will be to use Yuri's bottom skill, which will land a debuff, increase damage on Teo, so that you will be able to do substantial damage, otherwise you're gonna take a very long time. So this is the isolation skill if I'm not wrong. Hopefully he doesn't hit Velica. Thankfully he doesn't, otherwise it's gonna be a waste of a skill. If he does, then you just have to delay it by 1 turn. Not too much of an issue there. Unless you do have a cleanser like a Life Dreamer School, then you can actually get rid of it. So after that, use the bottom skill, see how much it does. Apparently you can just use the bottom skill to kill him off, right? So he doesn't have too high of a HP, so even if you get isolated, you can just waste the bottom skill and use the awakened skill to kill him. Now you may decide to use the physical team. So for my Mei, I've given her double speed, double HP, poor HP armor, okay. Physical attack increase, crit and lethal damage increase, and skill cooldown. Skill cooldown is not important because the run is going to be very short, so you may use to increase awakening gauge instead. And then Berserker Ring and increase damage on offensive enemies overall. Okay, the front line has not many changes, it's still defensive by nature, but I'm using Sage and Yu Xun, 6-star Yu Xun here. Sage decreases defense in turn 2, and Yu Xun decreases 15% block rate. Yu Xun is actually the only magic hero that decreases block rate on their passive, so it's very unfortunate we don't have options like magic versions of Mist and Zahara. So that's why I'm using Yu Xun, and it's very pathetic, I know. But as you can see, Mei does hit quite a bit. Okay, if you're using Delo really helps. I tried to use Bran and Braun to decrease block rate, but it doesn't really matter because the damage was not very good. So I think using Delo is much better for the 40% physical attack boost. So with that, you just clear it. Okay, thankfully my Mei did the effect attack, so it was very quick. So you get an Awakened Power Crystal as I mentioned, and that's about it. Very easy dungeon with Rin on the team. You do realize I was using magic heroes on the Mei team, okay? That's to really make your life so much easier. So big shout out to my channel members ZMD Phoenix and Yamaki for the support. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much and see you!